Okay, got that set up. Just gotta wait till it shows me I'm actually live. Got that. Just gotta. Okay. Let's close that. Set this over here. Hello. Good morning. Let's. Set this to live. That way I can see it. And we're back in. Welcome back to WorldThrone. Our quest for world domination continues. I got everything set up a little early today, so I thought I was just kind of sitting around twiddling my thumbs. I figured I'd start the world up. We have 4,090 goblins roughly to deal with before we have fully conquered the world. We're going to hit send here and just let dwarves immediately start getting back to work. And I'm going to check on our equipment. Looks like we're missing a bunch of random stuff. Let's see, equipped all these guys. Okay, looks like we need gauntlets and greaves first. So steel gauntlets and steel greaves. We'll set our metalsmiths up to make some steel equipment. And I will enjoy some coffee. They're continuing their training. Yep. And then when those original steel orders that we set to get done get finished, we're going to assign our dwarves to go and raid a couple of the goblin settlements. Okay, we have to make 3 rings. We can do that. That's easy. Other objects, gold, ring. Other objects, gold, ring. And you just do that a couple times. All set up. Okay, gauntlets are done. Okay, we'll do 15 sets of upper body steel armor. Yeah, no kidding. And that's all because somebody didn't end up getting to their gelding job. Where is it at? They got to most of it. They almost got it done. Did we still have cat leather from last time? Yeah. Oh, nice. Bunch of masterpiece steel objects. Beautiful. How much steel do we have? Bars. 84 at the moment. Okay, that's going to be plenty to get those breastplates and mail done. Child is still not doing so well, but that's okay, because the rest of us are. Okay, defensive throne needs to not exist for a minute. I have them set up with. So it's set as TMM, which in my language stands for True Metal Melee. I set them up with wearing steel armor, I make sure that they have their mail shirt plus a breastplate, plus the hard greaves. I don't use leggings. Under the greaves, I have a loincloth with 2 metal gauntlets. I make sure they wear socks underneath their boots. Normally, I stick with high boots. I have them set up to use steel shields, and they're either set up to use steel swords, steel warhammers, or steel battle axes. And swords is a way lesser. Like, only a handful of them have swords. The rest are using warhammers or battle axes. And I'm using Dwarf Hack as well, so I made sure that nobody who hates combat, nobody who's injured and such is lined up within my ranks. Hopefully these dwarves come back. The forgotten beast, Kazmirl, no more said me, has come. A huge, hairy earthworm. It has thin wings of stretched skin, and it squirms and fidgets. Its rosy hair is patchy, beware its webs. Oh yeah, yay webs. Let's get a peep. Where's he at? Yellow caves. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they can also be very good. Let's... Okay, we have plenty of mechanisms. Do we have any doors? We don't have any good doors. Okay, somebody make those. Let's see if I can get something kind of silly going on here quick. We had something similar going like this in a fort previously. I'm going to see if I can bang it out real quick. But what's going to need to happen is I need to go into labor first and turn off web collection. Ignore refuse for a minute. Okay. That is true. It's basically a giant carnivore silkworm, yeah. And I'm gonna see if we can capture it. Okay, now I need levers. Get those set up. Carve these out to be fortifications. if we could get this creature captured, this would make for a great cloth factory. Oh yeah, we can remove the rest of these guys. So levers work. What you do right here, the perfect example, because I have an unlinked lever. What you do is you take this. Oh well, let them get these buildings finished. Levers can be used to interact with different tiles in different ways, such as bridges or cage traps or supports or bars, opening and closing them. If you link them up to doors, you can create doors that are only available to be used by levers. Set these to be top priority. For example, with the levers, right here I have these gates that are set up. If I hit show linked buildings, this lever, if I were to pull it, would retract this drawbridge, making it to where nothing can cross over. Let's head down to, we're gonna need a quick jump. Boop, and set here. Okay, we don't know where our Silk friend went, but he's got to be around here somewhere. I did this wrong. That's supposed to be a door. Otherwise, I can link this lever using 2 mechanisms to this bridge, and link this lever using 2 mechanisms to this bridge. Interesting. Yeah, you have to wait for dwarves to pull it. What you can do to make sure that they pull it quickly is like set up a small little burrow right here and assign 1 dwarf. A diplomat human has arrived, which means the human traders are going to be coming soon. Okay. Caravan is here. We're going to move some goods. See, bins, value. Do I have any ammo bins? I got a little bit. Let's see, grab some... kinda, it doesn't... It's dependent. You can't really trust the AI to do anything. I've had forts that I was perfectly capable of, I was perfectly capable of defending while actively playing, but then within just a couple months of leaving the fort to settle into the day-to-day lifestyle, they were captured by large forces. Humans. What did we need from the humans? What were we buying from them? We're gonna buy cloth for now. I think we purchased meat from them. Okay, Mr. Nimst, if you could head over. And then bring him bins. Yeah, bring me our armor bins. I'd say maybe. I've come back to various forts and lava is there for no reason, so. I know that there's a couple bugs when there's like reloading forts that have to do with natural lava levels that automatically refill, so like you drain a lava pit, the lava pit will refill itself. So depending how you've made your lava-controlled trap, possibly. Like one dwarf flips the lever and it's game over.
And another thing, you're ugly.
Scroll up. Hey, thank you, hireling mercenary level 0. Let's get you a dwarf. Would you like a bearded dwarf or a non-bearded dwarf? One bearded dwarf coming up. Alright, happiest boy, that's Zuglar, our chief medical dwarf. He's currently socializing in the bar. And actually, you know what? You're a mercenary. We'll make you our mace lord here instead, who's also just got done chilling. Angry even? Okay, no, you're perfect. Where is Happy Tune? Hireling, mercenary, level 0. There we go. He has an astounding feel for the position of his own body, unbreakable focus, an unbreakable wheel, a stunning feel for spatial relationships, uncanny intuition, a great sense of empathy, and a good feel for social relationships, but he has meager creativity, poor analytical abilities, and little linguistic ability. He never feels tempted to overindulge in anything, and he is impervious to the effects of stress. He has an utterly languid pace of easy living, calm and slow. He never acts without prolonged deliberation, even to his own detriment and to the harm of those around him. He doesn't generally respond to emotional appeals, and he is bashful after wearing old clothing 3 years ago. He's prone to hatreds and often develops negative feelings, and he's given to flights of fancy to the point of distraction. He's inattentive to detail in his own work, and he isn't particularly ambitious. He tends to share his own experiences and thoughts with others, and he tries to keep things orderly. He's assertive, and he doesn't mind to hold on to grievances. He's trusting. He only tends to form tenuous emotional bonds, and he doesn't focus on material goods. He personally believes that hard work is one of the highest ideals and a key to good life. He views decorum as a high ideal and is deeply offended by those to fail to maintain it due to the wearing of old clothing, and he respects perseverance due to seeing a goblin die in Old 4. He sees life as unfair and doesn't mind it that way. He values a harmonious existence. He dreams of crafting a masterwork one day. He prefers royal bee honey jelly, amaranth beer. He prefers to consume opah. He likes tiger bone, phantom spider silk, the color of goldenrod, high boots, windows, and the words of the quintessent truth, and the sight of the glitter of amethyst. Welcome to WorldThrone. Alright, let's get a couple more doors up. Mudstone. Bauxite. Before I forget, while they get those doors placed, let's trade with the traders. You're not getting any of my steel stuff, but I'll trade you some iron stuff. Just so I can get rid of some of it. Definitely this copper stuff we got from the goblins. Disgusting. I saw that level 0 mercenary happens to like rose gold, so we'll pick up some rose gold. Instruments, some water skins. No bears. I miss when they had bears. Black Mamba Man venom, because it's interesting. Quinoa, giant bark scorpion venom. We don't have anything of that we want. We don't need clothing. Let's take all their meat, fish, and plants, because we don't really have that good of a farming industry. Cheeses. Parchment, wheelbarrow. Yep, and that'll do it. Get out of here. Back down to the caves. Okay, send one miner to mine this up. Okay, and Babok should do the right thing. And now we sit and we watch. The Forgotten Beast Omethu and Narethi. Nun or Gareth, though, has come. An enormous three-eyed spider. It has lacy wings and belches and croaks. Its black exoskeleton is rough and cracked, and beware its poisonous bite. Okay, he's within the blue levels, so we're actually safe from him. We'll just let him do his thing. There is a blob also within the blue level, so if we get lucky, they'll kill each other. Okay. Cool, thank you, Vabok. He's in position. Somebody come pick this fruit. See, there's the blob. Real. We just need one guy to come pick a fruit. It's fine, it's fine. Oh no, a scribe is brawling under the influence. Well, let's hope he doesn't do anything too bad. Who's getting my scribes drunk? Oh, now look what you've gone and done, Mr. Scribe. Yeah, go get some food, Vabok. Aha! Oh, that's the spider. Darn it. Where's our earthworm friend? Where did he go? Oh, my brother in Christ. My brother in Armok. Where are you? Yeah, somebody go and grab him. And put our pedestal back up since he's a friggin' asshat. Furniture, instrument. And I have to wait. Yes, waterlogger. Okay. Okay, there we go. What is going on, plant gatherers? Everybody does this. So why is nobody doing it? Oh, they'll pick that one. What if we, like... Because I know sound exists in adventure mode. Trees are blocking it. Probably... I think you're right. But sound does exist in fortress mode. It's rarely used, but it does exist. So I'm wondering if I can cut down a tree, maybe lure it over. No migrants this season. Aha! Our boy. There he is. We've been waiting on you. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? Our gem setter has claimed a workshop. I think I'm silly and didn't realize that these trees were blocking the expanse as well. I hear a bunch of dogs going off outside. I think some sirens went by. Okay, we're just waiting. Hopefully he shows back up. We know he's still alive. We've seen him, so he's not dead somewhere. A brown jasper chain. We'll go take a peep at that in just a minute. He's doing it. He's doing it. No, don't go that way. I can't follow you that way. Yes, come this way. No. Vabok, get to your post. Oh, you asshat. Okay. That's a small... well, not too small. I was gonna say that's a small area, but... maybe come cut this one down. I know! Normally they come rushing in. Well, I'll take the opportunity to clear out at least the directly in front of our base. The best viewers? Impossible. I already have the best viewers. They don't try to spam me with weird links. I don't know if you guys can ever see the spam bots. I know sometimes my auto mod catches them, sometimes it doesn't. And then sometimes the bots themselves are just bad at their job. Ugh, okay. The Forgotten Beast, Zekarim, Godosarek, Lirlez Sawmill has come, a great blob composed of water. It has wings and appears to be emaciated. Beware its poisonous sting. And that's within the red levels, unfortunate. But mostly standard. I think there's another beast within level 3, so we'll just have to get lucky. Nope, flying spider. You see that? And that's why she's named Waterlogger. Yeah, poison sting. I wonder if it's just because it's not technically a poison sting. It's just bad water. Like it's like stale or still water. And so it's just filled with bacteria. Okay, bit by bit, we're gonna clear off this ledge. See if we can entice him to come over. Yes, some big... There you go, just turn that up just slightly. See if we can get him over here. Up, 3 hostiles. Come on, buddy. We just want to talk. I just want to talk. So we bring this man. Where's the tavern at? And then this one will give to head back down here. Okay, what is this? This is the drink. Take from the drinks. The food. Give items to here. Okay. I'll try for a couple more minutes to get this guy if he's proving to stay elusive and not want to hang out. I'm not going to waste too much more time on it, because otherwise we're just staring at an empty cave, and that's like watching paint dry. Okay, he's coming this way. Darn it. Where did Mr. Mans go? Okay. Lost him for a second. Come on, just head a little south. I know, this man, he's chilling. Says it's polite. Maybe it's just being polite. It is blind, so it can't really see. It's kind of just feeling its way around, so that could explain its more seemingly random. Come on, just a little south. No, don't go that way. Come this way. Yes. No. I just want infinite silk for free. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Okay. Vavok, you didn't even pull the lever. Fucking... Get out of here. We've done it. We've captured a silkworm. Description: beware its webs. Perfect. Dun 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 dun. Go get that gemstone chain. So what is that? That's the lead bridge. Don't have to pull that one. Da, 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 da. We did it, guys. Do we have any spare goblins within our dungeon? Because if he kills some people, he'll become named. What do you know? We do have some goblins. Set all their stuff to get trashed. Make sure the cages don't get marked for trash, but we're just gonna empty those goblin cages real quick of all their stuff. This is perfect. Oh, I couldn't have asked for a better outcome. No dwarves were injured. To celebrate, go raise a goblin settlement. That's one of the ways, yes. There's a more, like, complicated way. Like, if you want to take off specific items, I think you have to go into the... You figure out what cage that the goblin you're looking for is in, and then you figure out what goblin it is. Then you go to the creatures list, invaders, and then you go into his inventory and choose the specific items, and that's how you, like, make them take them off, basically. And it doesn't always work. Now that I have a bunch of people in right now... Okay, hold on. Civilian alert. Pause the game. The goblins are attacking us, and because they're pretty angry at us, and I'm about to show you why. So, something that I'm really proud of that our king has for his room. This is our king's office. He's got goblins in cages behind gemstone walls. That's like the coolest building feature I think that's in this fort. So we have 12 goblins forever sealed behind gemstone walls. Anyways, we're getting invaded. So I should probably deal with that. We called the civilian alert. Okay, the Inky Beards. Cancel. They're gonna get one, but it's the one that's like wanting to die. And then where are those invaders at? Okay, so if you don't get out of here. Okay. Who was it? Human bone? Human hair? My gosh. Who sent this? Who were you? Well, that wasn't really a raid. They sent 4 dudes and then 2 of them ran off immediately. And they captured one kid who didn't really know what's going on. Let's see. I'll probably just tie up one of the cats here. And don't worry, everyone, the cats will be perfectly safe. Okay, so they head out. They'd outmatch the goblin. Goblin was struck down. Left leg was smashed. Goblin was struck down. Seized livestock and rampaged throughout torchflies. What did we get? An elephant man, the beak dogs, bolts, black bear gloves. Yep. You guys are good to go on that. put a door there. So they already have, they can bust down doors. It just so happens that this one probably either doesn't have the burst down the door, or he isn't really feeling up to bursting down the door. And that's why I put the iron bridges here, just in case. Because I played before they made the change, where doors were invincible for a small time, and then I saw the change where they were not invisible. But that's what arty doors are for. To any viewers who don't know, artifact doors can't be toppled, like destroyed, the same way, because of their quality of being an artifact. So that's where they took Zuntir. It was them. Interesting. I wonder if it's still got some kinks in its system. Iron bridge. Cool. Pull the lever. Let's get some silk, huh? Is the cat close enough? No, like over here. No, you don't understand. Like over here. It's quite shrimple. I wonder, are any of her skills going up? Does this do anything? Okay, somebody come release Eter from her eternal. Does it? Skills, combat. I think you're right, but she's already legendary. Ah, cool. Our dwarves have returned. Perfect. Gone. Erased. Oh my goodness. Champion Zugla ripped a goblin apart. Perfect. Or not artifacts. Reports. Spoils. What did we get? Some cool stuff. Some cool stuff. So now if we come look up here, he's taking that. Let's see. Silk. Cloth. Bam. We also have this single piece of Brush Titan silk cloth still too, and that's the last piece that's ever going to exist. Not a bad value off of it either, considering it's about... It's about the same as dyed alpaca wool. I know that the Rhino Man gloves down here, we have a bunch of human tooth amulet, human hair bracelet, human tooth earring, human bone ring. Imagine a crown made out of nails. Also, look at these little toads. Look at them. Look how cute they are. They're just chilling. At least the toads like the moat. We do have a slight side project going on. I'm collecting all sorts of snakes in hopes that we can eventually get a breeding pair to fill a separate hole with and have a snake pit. Silk farm. Yep. Yep, that makes sense that he would be our enemy. Okay, a rose gold cabinet within our outpost liaisons room. Serrated discs and bed. Okay. Let's get these. Bed, bed, bed. Trap, iron, large serrated disc. Make rose gold, and then we'll get a rose gold cabinet. Yeah, exactly. Old England style snake pit. Okay, perfect. Everybody is back. Go and raise that place. Push them back to their final settlement. Oh, I'm gonna be real with you. I have no idea. They just end up. I've been using the serrated discs. We have a kill room located here, and I've sort of just been using them to stockpile up and set up to the kill room. Maybe? He likes beds, so I kind of lucked out for that one, because every time he goes to sleep, he goes and sleeps in a bed. Otherwise, I just have artifacts on display for him. I think either would work, though, because both of them get the tag where they become part of the building. Like, if I go up to these traps up here. Oh, actually, it doesn't. So this one, I would probably say the pedestal would work better, because when you add it to, this item is semi-permanent part of the building, like an item on display. Yes, he is. We wanted to impress him. I mean, this is WorldThrone, after all. He should have a throne worthy of the world. Now we wait for the report back. Do we have any more crimes that haven't been handled? We know that it was him that did that. I remember yelling at him earlier. I just forgot that he did it. So hopefully he doesn't die when they go to punish him. Rose gold should be done. Let's get a cabinet. Okay, cool. One of our kittens is adopted. Oh no. Okay. Thought he was gonna pass out and then drown. Is he stunned? Nauseous? Cool. Our giant tavern's doing good. Way back when he... The real war hamster. WorldThrone Trammel has been elected to the position of Holy Mine of the Fellowship of Rock. That means the attack did not go so good. Oh, no, only one of them died. Cool. Our books are being bound. Let's see, does that mean they've written more? It's not awful, not very good. Okay, our dwarves are writing some books. Not bad, all these random beak dogs. Pets. Beak. Keep a breeding pair around. Oh, he needed 3 serrated discs. Okay, outpost liaison. Rooms, bedroom. That's back here. He wanted a rose gold cabinet. Okay, so how did it go? Goblin struck down, ripped apart, goblin struck down. Okay, we wait for the leader to get back. Hire you. Everybody update your equipment. Itur is bugged. She doesn't actually travel. So we're just going to get rid of that squad. Okay, equipped, update equipment. We're shy helmets and gauntlets and greaves. That makes sense. Okay, now that everybody's back, we're going to send all 3 squads to raise this site. I want it gone, erased. What a wonderful, wonderful fort we have going on here. Set out with a goal in mind, and it grows ever closer to being attained. Only 3 enemy settlements remain, with, I think, 4 neutral settlements. The dude, if you will be willing to come and grab us some silk, that would be really cool. You know, I had considered it when we started the world, but I loaded in, and we actually happened to be in an alliance with the humans and elves, and I think we're gonna go for more of a world peace. Like, we definitely... The elves have like 30 people max. The goblins were just rampaging them, fighting all of us, And they suffered pretty hardcore. There's like 30 of them. Like, we have more dwarves in our fort than there are elves in the world. Humans are doing alright. There's about 60 of them. So I consider them conquered, considering we have 200 dwarves here, 100 dwarves here, 75 here. There's 10 there. It says 40 at Gem Notched. We have like 100 at our fort. There's 75 there and 60 there. So I think we've decided that we're going to leave the humans and elves alive. But if we look down here, after we've conquered the world, we have something much more interesting that we can go for. Maybe find a couple clowns ourselves. Yeah. That's the best way to put it. Like, they have separate governments. We let them run their own stuff. But they exist for trade. The humans basically act as our unofficial hillocks. I usually order all of their food and drink from them to keep our alcohol reserves stocked and our food reserve diverse. So we're just going to let this play out. We're going to continue to... Oh, actually, you know what? Is he down here yet? Nope. You're still getting set up, the dude. That is okay. Let's check you out. What are you doing? Let's watch you. We're not really doing anything else. All your equipment's spread out, so you're having to walk back and forth in between to put everything on. I think they died during World Gen, because if I go and look at civilizations, so this is the goblins that we were fighting at first. They have a goblin pikeman master, so I think that their ringmaster died. Lim, that isn't a demon name, so... Lim. Is Lim a dwarven name? I don't think Lim is a dwarven name. It might be a human name or a goblin name, but Lim doesn't... I could just be crazy too. I don't have that much experience and like knowledge of the names, the name list. There's a few like dwarven names that I'm starting to get familiar with, such as, you know, Udist, Kadal, Zuglar, Onal, Destat, Mafal, those sort of names. A dwarf has become possessed. Dwarven child, Sarvesh Kol Rungak. Oh, he's almost made it out. There he goes. Thieving, Cody spawned. Ah. The dude, you finally made it down there. I'm sending somebody to release you now. Okay, they've returned after successfully raising touch flies. Perfect. There was one goblin left, and then they fled. Let's check our spoils report. And they killed a grizzly bear? Why would they do that? You could make war animals out of those. I'd say our plan for world domination is going very successful today. A child possessed a metalsmith forge. That's actually really cool. Don't get that often. Which one did you take over? Iron, brown jaspers, silk cloth. Silk cloth. See if we can get him to use the Brush Titan Silk. Oh my goodness. My brother in Christ, grab the steel. Okay, he didn't grab the Brush Titan, but he grabbed the... Hello, Nimst! He grabbed the Forgotten Beast Silk, so I'll take it. Actually, it says he might need more silk, so... Things are going quite well, Nimst. And you are still our broker. Yet to die, legendary appraiser. And he's begun a mysterious construction. Cool. A little bit of homebrew, and the feeling, making it feel a little personal. We managed to get some Forgotten Beast Silk that we worked hard to get into one of our artifacts already. I think all of our militia dwarves are back, which means we can send them on a final raise mission of Bind Nightmares. So good luck to our military dwarves. May Armok bless them, and may they quate his... May they... Quate? No. Quench? What is the word I'm looking for? Quell? There's so many words I could use. May they satiate his thirst for blood. Oh, he wanted the rose gold cabinet in his office. Which one is his office? It's the first one. Okay. A steel statue of Nogoso vised devils. Okay. Okay. Let's check it out. This is a steel statue of Nogoso vised devils. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality. This is a masterfully designed image of the goblin Nogoso vised devils and an elephant in steel by Sarvesh Kolrungak. The elephant is striking down Nogoso vised devils. The artwork relates to the killing of the goblin, him, by an elephant in cat thrones in the submerged forest in the late spring of 47 during Odosisop, the Molten Siege. It's encrusted with round brown jasper cabicans studded with steel, decorated with beak dog bone and Ozzel Abyssmerk's forgotten beast silk, encircled with bands of cushioned saltpeter cabicans, beak dog bone and alpaca wool. This object is adorned with hanging rings of conglomerate and iron. Goodness. A mouthful. Yes, it is. He's a very talented child. Sarvesh. Now a dabbling metal crafter. Definitely set up to be... We can't assign him work details yet, but he's definitely going to become one of our true hammers. Which I'll set him up to become a forging master later on in life. Set that statue up in the tavern. It doesn't relate to any one particular thing, so we'll just set it up to where you can come check it out in the tavern. Okay, Dwarven alcohol stockpile is looking great. Ah, what a beautiful day within WorldThrone. The goblins fall underneath the crushing weight of our steel high boots. Set my heater up, but turn it away so it's not too loud. I know my mic quality isn't the best, but it'll get raised eventually. Working on talking to my buddy about some new mics, seeing what I like, seeing what's gonna fit best for what I got set up currently. Who of our dwarves has not left yet? Endok, always so slow. I always manage to catch you when you're like 8 feet from the leaving, too. Discuss events. Winter of 104. Mastering the Artisans. We're out of flux stones, but before we go and tell them to dig up more, a massive success. One fort remains. One massive 4,000 strong goblin fort. A goblin was struck down and the rest fled. A silver morning star, giant prepared olm brain. Perfect. Make sure nobody's trying to sell me something. And okay, our dwarves are getting back. We'll let them sort of rest. Everybody chill out. You did well. Please go enjoy yourselves in the taverns. Make yourself cozy with home. Go talk to your loved ones. Just everybody hang out for a little while. Not too long, though. We're only resting for this early month of winter. In one dwarven month, we begin our attack. Flux stones. We're out of steel and we need flux. Luckily, we happen to know where we can get a buttload of flux stones at. Immediately, my squad of legendary miners is able to start tearing into the wall, getting it pulled up very quickly. And it seems we're out of bituminous coal as well. Let's see if we can manage to find a vein somewhere. Set them to mine up that when they get done with those. Ah, perfect. Look who's already 18 years old and ready to begin work. Other objects, platinum. Just start minting coins. I want you to work on your general blacksmithing. Okay, let's finally get that rose gold cabinet in their room. Make this top priority. Okay, we'll just let that sit. Peep on it here in a second. Garnerite, that's not what we need. Alright, our military dwarves vacation is half over. We're 2 weeks set. Get these set up. We're gonna put some cats over here on these lines. Oh, we managed to find more platinum. But we need coal. Not seeing any. Start branching out. Aha, lignite. Lapis lazuli. Perfect. Pull the lever. Alrighty. Make this their top priority, and this should give us the Silkweenie. Splendid after putting on a truly... That's funny. Itan, why are you always causing problems? Report crime, report crime, report crime, report crime, report crime. He's gonna stop eventually, ain't he? It looks like he punched somebody else, too. Leather armor for the mayor. Interesting, that's a rare one. Yeah, well, look who didn't learn. Do we have a tomb ready for him? Okay, perfect. Let's get some more caskets made for the inevitable. Somebody throw away that crocodile brain and this prepared cave crocodile heart, because I know that's about to go bad too. And our guys' thing is pretty much over. And set them back onto constant training. Let them get their stuff on. Perfect. Somebody come pull the silk lever. Yep. Bam, all this free forgotten beast silk. I'm glad he invaded. I was kind of worried for a minute. That's our first dude who was down in our yellow caves, who we've been keeping our eye on because of the farming potential. And a quick setup managed to capture him. We did it much faster than we were able to in Lake Ore. However, that is neither here nor there. High Earth has banned some exports, rings, picks, beds, and large discs. Honestly, not a problem to deal with. Oh, not the bottom squad. Straight up attack them. Don't steal livestock. No attacks by cavern dwellers. I implore a strategy. I don't know if it's like a well talked about strategy, but what I have found for the caves is whenever I find a cavern level, this was our original staircase down. We dug straight down and then smacked right into the yellow caves. Immediately upon that, I dug sideways and had my entrance down be right here, and then I removed the staircases and boarded it up. So our yellow cave access wasn't available. This is where we have a doorway set up for access eventually. I'm gonna break these down and we'll be able to get into our cave system. But then we moved our staircase over right here, and we went down until I found the blue caves, in which case we only cracked it with one staircase. The rest of these are just upwards. I got rid of the staircase, boarded it up. We head further down. I hit the red caves, boarded it up. So whenever I hit caves, the first thing I do is board up the entrance, because I'm not ready to go into them. I've dealt with the caves enough to know that unless you immediately section off part of it, caves are hard to conquer. I've had several forts fall to aquatic invaders, and I have disdain for them now. So I take caves slow, well-paced, and make sure that I'm able to just take them over immediately whenever I go for them. Example, when we get down to the red caves over here with the gem wall, what I plan to do is build a second, like, external wall around the whole gem wall, or at least to the area where we can access the inner workings of it. They are, but these caves, the places that have access to them diagonally, I made sure are below the board up. These are upstairs only. I made sure that they were safe. I think. Can they travel diagonally here? You know what? Here. Womp, no more. I'll just remove that possibility entirely. Yeah, the rats, the bats, and the serpents aren't bad. I don't like the aquatic people, and I don't like Olm people, because the Olm people are really strong. Grown attached to a bronze mace. Why do you have a bronze mace? Good luck. You're not the Doran whose back is cut up, are you? No. You're just taking a bit of an eepee. Where's Dobar? Okay, cool. As long as they're still getting ready and heading out. Oh, just, yeah, ant people. Ant people are annoying. I try to stay out of the caverns too. I really hate Crundles. They're annoying. As I described to somebody once, Crundles are little bug people that wander around, get in your way, and kill your dogs. And then right as I said that, I panned over and he was standing next to a dead dog. Alrighty, had to adjust some mic stuff. That's why you saw my avatar freaking out there for a second. Alright. Room's a little more active today, so I guess I'll do one of my little call to actions. I got a couple followers already in chat, but if you're not followed, I'm very close to getting affiliate. I think I'm 1 or 2 away from 50, so follows would be greatly appreciated. Whenever you follow, we set you up with a named dwarf. That way you can have a little bit of a little dude to take care of and watch. Well, hope that I take care of and watch. On my YouTube side, YouTube subscriptions also count as following for in terms of claiming dwarves. I know I got a couple viewers over there. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers over there, so subscriptions would be appreciated. And that's all the shelling I'm going to do right now. We're waiting on Endok once again. Let's see if we catch him leaving. A little bit less further out the door, but he seems to be the last guy out. This is our first attack on the Goblin Fort of Maligned Feed with over 4,000 goblins. I'm hoping most of our guys come back. I'm going to be real, I'm not the best at combat. I don't do the raiding stuff much, and so I sort of been forcing myself to get better at it. So we're going to see if they come back. I know from attacking bigger forts in the past, there's a chance that Champion Zuglar will get captured because he is our champion. He counts as a noble. If we get lucky, they're going to release Zuntir, the child dwarf who got captured here on the bridge because he was stumbling about obliviously due to watching a couple goblins die when he was a bit younger. Our king has demanded 3 more beds be created. See, that's not good. A bunch of dwarves probably just died there. We're going to have to see what we're dealing with. Luckily, it just seems to be our religious dwarves, and we aren't too... what's the word I'm looking at? We're not too hardcore about keeping them within the office. Okay. Let's check out the report. The dwarf Zan Cloistered led the attack, and the defenders were led by Aslot Pleated Seduces. We had a cunning plan, and we outmatched them, but they had a strong positional advantage. Pause. Dwarf confronted the tribe of Spikes. The tribe of... The dwarf's back tooth was smashed, the dwarf's tooth was torn off, and the dwarf was struck down by the tribe of Spikes. The dwarf Amost boat starts. We have dwarves. Dwarf Stukos vessel guys was struck down. Bridal murders was struck down. The human was struck down. The dwarf Zassit Lock Crypt attacked the dwarf Zuglar, Champion Zuglar, but the Champion Zuglar struck him down. More humans were struck down. Aslot Pleated Seduces was struck down by Asmal Stake Depths. Okay. The mechanical tornadoes, led by Zan Cloister, clashed with 460 blind cave ogres. Mistim Tool Merchants was struck down by a blind cave ogre, and Bombrek Dunes Guilds was struck down by a blind cave ogre. Dwarf's ear was torn off. A raccoon fiend attacked the dwarf. Wait, Mesos wrote here. The raccoon fiend Lim Guy's Webs. Lim. So that's the leader. Attacked the dwarf Mestothos wrote Heats, the tribe of Spikes. The dwarf Messos road heaps, the tribe of strikes, was struck down. So what happened here? Okay. Another dwarf tried to attack Champion Zuglar and was struck down. They clashed with 60 goblins. Goblin's right eye was torn off, his hands and feet were removed, and then he was struck down. Left hand was smashed, neck was slashed. A big fight broke out here. The brass strategies led against 119 cave dragons, slaying 9, with 191 Mineras slaying 9, with 349 goblins slaying 9 of them. So they have cave dragons, raccoon fiends, I know, tribe of spikes, Mineras, goblins, cave ogres, more cave dragons. We slayed 8 of them. Slaying 6 cave dragons. They were slain down by a cave dragon. Maybe we should have told them to take some, Okay, they have cave dragons. I know we didn't finish reading. Other squads exclude, yep. Okay. Okay. And now we set up dudes who don't know what they're doing. So the mechanical tornadoes need to train. Everybody needs to train. We need to set our... Yeah. What's our steel reserve looking like? Rising again. Perfect. Oh yeah, we can unlock all this. Let's see. Cotton capes. What was... no... I don't remember the command, so what we're gonna do... Is Silk Farm empty yet? Silk Farm is not empty yet. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the lever anyways, though. Just refill it. And we're gonna switch from claw shirts, cloaks, So, silk cap, silk shirt, silk cloaks, and silk hoods. Okay, cool. And now we're going to start putting all of that to use. And that combined with our yearly... let me... Okay. All set. And now we're just waiting on dwarves to get retrained. That's gonna take a while, so we're gonna need another project to work on. We have dwarves set up to make all of their clothing with the silk and pigtail harvests combined. Ooh, he's writing about the lever. Where? This book was just written. It's not awful. It's not very good either. And it was written by the king. That's really cool. Hates those who wield power over others. He is a king. He dreams of mastering a skill, and he would desecrate a so-called master worker too if he could get away with it. Our king's kind of an asshole. What is he good at? Sigan. High Master Cheesemaker. Okay. So you just kind of suck at everything, but you want to master a skill. Let's see. Okay. New squad. Militia captains, vacant position, no uniform. King. Yeah, I didn't think I could set the king to be a leader. What's the move here? How do we make our king a master of something? Just make infinite book bindings, Mr. King. Logum Alaneth, planter, withdraws from society, claiming a stoneworker's workshop. Okay, send it. He's gonna finish reading that, and then he should go start. Oh, okay, relations. Friend. Our king doesn't have any... Huh. Okay. I'm just going crazy. I thought I hallucinated a prince. Nimst is over here creating perfect perfect silken, where? I think it's just getting used immediately within the, Wonderful. More kittens have been born. Okay, steel. Oh no. Level 0 mercenary. Your dwarf has passed away. It looks like he died during that first attack. Collect webs. Sarvesh Truehammer is educating himself. Yes, it is Ormok's will. The blood floweth. Okay, like you. What do you have? Metal. On the steel high boot, steel shield, steel mace. Okay. We'll set our dwarves to start crafting a bunch of steel items. King has mandated construction of a bed. A door. Oh, blessed. Blessed, blessed, blessed. Okay. Let's go take a peep at that. I want to look at that. You are going to be called Throne Defender. You have created the legendary door. And let's peep at that. This is Lukthad, a jet door with all Craftsdorf ship is of the highest quality. It's encircled with oval-cut pink oval-cut pink jades, and encircled with bands of beak dog bone. This object menaces with spikes of jet, beak dog bone, and clear tourmaline. On the item is an image of point-cut gems and pigtail, a image of Justice Cloud, the yak bone ring in iron, and on the item is an image of dwarves in iron. The dwarves are traveling, and it relates to the foundation of WorldThrone by true kings of the Cobalt Mansion in the early spring of 100. This, very important later on. Very important later on. I couldn't have asked for a better artifact to be made right now. The forgotten beast Nomar has come, a great hairy ribbon worm. Its thin wings of stretched skin, and it squirms and fidgets. Its chestnut hair is short and even. Beware its deadly body. Another worm. Killed a boar and gem-notched. It's down in caves that aren't accessible through our fort, so we don't have to care about it. And our yearly save as we enter our 10th year here at WorldThrone. World domination in a little over 10 years. I say that now, but in 5 years we could still be battling them hardcore. We'll wait till a bunch of the dwarves get more strong, just better skilled fighters, and we'll send them to attack again. And when they attack, we'll definitely tell them to get animals this time. They're probably going to bring cave dragons with them, and check it out, a vile force of darkness, just for us. Just let it run for a second. Okay. Wasn't much of an invasion, was it? Okay, clear the civilian alert. They got one look at our moat and realized they couldn't do anything to us. I'm not sure if it is Armok who is protecting us. If his will outclasses their anger towards our clan. But it's certainly going well. Okay, release the war dogs. Champion Zuglar. Oh, can't assign him work animals. Okay, so it's gonna be Destot instead. Destot. You, sir. You may have all of the war animals at your disposal. May they guard you well. And then we're gonna go and set our king back to having the leopards, because they protect him and keep him safe. They follow him around, making sure that he doesn't get into trouble, and anything attacks him has 2 leopards to tear it apart, just in case. King has mandated construction of certain goods. Iron serrated disc. The silly goblins, I don't know what their plan was. They showed up with like a human, sent 4 snatchers, and then gave up. The hens we brought with us to the fort passed away of old age. Oh no, not dwarf hack. Wrong button. Actually, you can just have 7. Make sure all of our dwarves have everything they need to protect themselves from the goblin forces. Alright. 4,000, they still have that. No settlements have been founded yet. We'll have to keep a lookout for it. Oh. It's like the calm before the storm. I feel the war, the apex of the war brewing as we prepare our dwarves for the final attack. Those cave dragons are going to eventually prove pretty useful if we can get our hands on a good number of them. An elven caravan has arrived. Has he not minted any coins? Okay, we'll set him to finally start minting those coins we talked about. Oh no, for real though. The mounts is going to be awesome. I'm excited for both the late game and early game mounts. Like, just imagine a bunch of dwarves who you're like in year 5 of your world, and they've armed themselves with shell and bone armor, and they come riding in on horses. I wonder if any sort of mount armor would ever be included. How's our king doing skills? "25 trees. Yeah, we can abide by that. We haven't actually cut down a tree in ages. News and rumors. See, the goblins have been attacking before an army of the South Fiend. That was somebody who lived here. Cool. That'll show them. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. My surface level forts might come to an end depending on what we're doing. Something as easy as this, where I have a dirt wall leading directly into my fort, would not be possible. I am gonna step away for just a second. I'll be right back. Let's see, it's early spring and I'm not gonna be gone that long. We're gonna scroll down, pick you. And I'll let you guys watch as he walks around. And I will be right back. Alrighty, I've returned, and it looks like nothing has fallen apart, which is awesome to hear and see. We'll set these to trade, take these arrows, hope they're not decorated with any animal parts. Ooh, a tiger. We're not even gonna risk it, because I want that tiger. A spider monkey. A monkey! Take all their fruits. And that's about all you guys really have. So we'll take these two, the seeds. I'll offer you those. I'll take the toys. And we'll wait to do those. Okay, everybody update all your stuff. We're almost fully equipped once more. That means you guys are training down here. Yeah, the mechanical tornadoes. Perfect. Everything is going exactly to plan. All sorts of hostiles, but none of them a threat. King has mandated construction of large serrated discs. Iron disc. Trap iron disc. Trap iron disc. Okay, steel shields. Okay, turn off the silk machine. Okay, we have our 2 messengers going to get 4 dwarves. Just bring them back to the fort. Okay, messengers are back. They brought the people. Let's get... $10 wooden bins? No, 20. And barrel. $25. And rock pot. $50. That should set us up with a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. We're getting our boys set up with the best armor and equipment dwarves could ask for. Checking out all their different skill levels. Hammer Lord. Okay. Alright, a very peaceful day here. Let's see. Did we ever find bituminous coal when we were digging? Or was it just the lignite that we came across? That was our second attempt. None was found there. None was found there. Darn, that's unfortunate. Dig out this way. And I guess we'll try again right here. Dig it all the way through. We run out of steel. I'm gonna wait on him, make some more. We're not out of flux yet. We got about 10 minutes left. The forest has replenished itself massively from what it was when we were first cutting everything down. Pets, where's that tiger at? Yeah, train that to be a war tiger. After you release him over here. And we'll set up to start with a war tiger to send as well. Perfect. We're minting platinum coins. Our fort's value is constantly going up. And I think we got our bins and barrels are being created quickly. Looks like just about everybody has made their pot. Lignite, I'll take it. What are the other guys doing? Are people making steel? Okay, animals become a stray war tiger. Click to start. And add the tiger to his list. And release him. More platinum. Awesome. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Oh. Finally, some bituminous coal. The good stuff. King's mandated some goods, large serrated discs, as always. Having a truly decadent drink. This guy is having a great time. He wants to master a skill, something he will get done as we train him to become one of our best blacksmiths. Okay, and we have steel throughout the entire kit. Everybody's dripped in steel. A glorious dwarven day. Let's see. We still only have the one guy and a dwarf to rescue. Oh, and a banana! Did you see that? Where? Banana! They have cute little icons, I love them. We have banana beer too, that's pretty cool. We've conquered most of the world down to one site with 4,000 goblins, dragons, cave ogres, Mineras, humans, dwarves, all alike. All of the evil of the world is in its last stronghold, and WorldThrone, sitting at the throne of the world, will be victorious. But that's gonna have to be in for another day. If you watched my stream today, thank you. If you watched my stream for the entire time, an extra thank you to you. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow at 10 a.m. US Denver time. That's GMT -7. We're going to be continuing our Fort of WorldThrone. We got started a little earlier today. We're going to be ending a little earlier. I have some IRL stuff that I got to get done. We're training our squads to become fierce with their shields, weapon, and skills. And soon the title of Rulers of the World will be in our hands. I'm probably going to send a raid off to another small streamer, so if you will stick around, I appreciate that. People on my YouTube side, whenever I send the raid off, that's where I'm going to be cutting the stream on both sides, so once the stream goes through, or once the raid goes through, you're free to leave. Thank you for the follows today. Anybody who isn't followed or subscribed on either platform right now would be the time to do it, and I could set you up with a dwarf before we leave. If not, we'll be here again tomorrow. So let's see, same category with... Let's see... Community member reunion. Probably gonna shoot you guys over... Probably to Savalair. He looks like he has followers only chat, so make sure to follow and say hi when we get there. I'm going to be starting the raid, and that means in 10 seconds we are going to be heading out. Thank you once again for watching my stream today, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!